So I'm reading about, I guess, Mark Zuckerberg talking about it. This Threads, the new social media platform Threads.
Right. I guess he sensed the opportunity to launch his own micro-blogging app to compete with Twitter, so to speak.
But he wants it to be nicer.
And
is that what the deal is?
It really is a nice area to share your thoughts.
So people are not mean at all on Threads?
I have not experienced that.
I saw Teddy Mellencamp post that she's been receiving some heat on Threads.
But did they like penalize you for negativity? Because how do you judge negativity versus some opinion? It's hard, right?
True.
But I think the premise is they want to be a happier destination,
right?
Not an angry destination.
A fun, loose, fun place. It's so far I've experienced that.
But don't you say to yourself, why didn't we think of that?
Well,
Like,
I don't.
I mean, literally,
I'm not smart enough to create something like
no,
this.
I mean, that's the answer why we didn't think of that. But when you see some of the negativity on Twitter and you look at how it's polarizing, you kind of go, well, need a new. I mean, I guess he's the one to do it because he can access IG right through it.
It's so fascinating how quickly this grew because it launched on July 5th, so it was this last Wednesday. Plus, being that it launched kind of like around a holiday,
in the summer. Well, tell us what we need to know.
So,
Threads.
Meta's Twitter rival Threads is pretty much hovering around 100 million users, right? It launched super fast, and it's kind of like Twitter, but I think it's a lot better. It's nice. You can go there, and when you kind of reply to a thread, it threads it all together like a little thread. You see a little thread on the side.
Kind of like my text messages.
Yeah, and it clumps them, all, and it's a lot user friendly in my opinion. For me, Twitter was overwhelming. Sometimes I didn't like the algorithm, and here everything is more in chronological order. And one thing to keep in mind, though, there's no hashtags, so don't try. I learned that right away.
Crazy.
Like my second thread, I did a hashtag, and then
So when we
it didn't
stop
link.
saying that in our normal dialogue now?
It's so funny. You don't think about it, but I used a hashtag, and then I posted it, and I was like,
when my mom is
it
saying,
didn't even work.
Hashtag summer. I'm like, okay.
Okay, you don't need to. You don't need to anymore. And then once you create your Threads account, because it's linked to your Instagram, if you ever want to delete your Threads, you will have to delete your entire Instagram.
Oh, there's a catch.
So
they tie it together.
So it is tied together.
Right?
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get rid of Threads, you got to get rid of Instagram. So it's bundling essentially.
Yeah. So once you commit to Threads, you're committing to that to Threads.
It's kind of like, remember you used to get cable and they'd want you to get all these channels you didn't want?
Yeah.
It's the same kind of, I think it's the same concept.
But
right?
there
Bundle it up.
is like when you open your phone and you would just go to Instagram. Now I just open
Daily,
my phone and I go to Threads.
Really?
I have not gone to
you have that?
Instagram the entire time. Like as soon as I got Threads, I have not been on Instagram at all.
And
I
what
don't
is
look
it
at people's
when
stories.
you get there, what do you see? Like,
I'm just reading what people are writing.
But are they writing different stuff than they post on Instagram?
Yeah, because on Instagram it's stories and it's just different stuff. I don't know.
Does this mean David Alvarez in my social department is going to have me threading now?
We're all gonna have to be threading.
But I feel like this is what happened with Be Real. Be Real came out and everybody was like, get Be Real, and then where's Be Real now?
Be Real is different though. There was like a forcedness.
We don't know. We don't know where Threads goes.
Exactly.
I don't know.
In hindsight.
I feel this coming.
So now I'm going to have to do Facebook, Twitter, Threads, Instagram, Reels, and talk to you guys.
It's funny you say that.
Yeah.
That was like my first post that I put on Threads. I was like I was like, okay, so now I have to split my time between Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. I was like, cool. But here I am.
All right. So, I am seeing everything about it. And I do advocate a nicer place. Like, if people are not going to be so rude and mean and critical, that's nice.
And it's very user-friendly. So give it a try. Don't knock it till you try it.
I just downloaded it, but I haven't used it yet.
Could you do that with me?
Welcome.
I'm scared.
You're scared to start it?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we all, by tomorrow or the next day,
get on it?
Yeah, to see if we...
By the way, On Air with Ryan is on it.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. I mean, you guys, I told you I've been reading about it.